What you guys doing? We're gonna have to move. Yes. I got a video to do. It's black and white Papa Piss Pot. And that there, that there is another piss pot. You piss pot? Piss pot. Psst. You piss pot? Yes, you piss pot. Yeah, now you're being shy. Before you were meowing. You piss pot? Piss pot. Hey, piss pot. Yeah, you're gonna have to move. Okay? I know you guys are all lovey-dovey. You're probably the one that got her pregnant there, black and white Papa. That's right, piss pot. Don't deny it. Alright, that's right. That's your little kitty. Come on. Let's go. Get down. I know. Come on. Get down. Look. Come on. You don't want to get down. I know. I don't blame you. How are you? Good to see you again. Always a pleasure. You know, I got this Ruike knife in. Okay, it had gone. It took 5 days only because the post office, they sent it to the next town over post office, about 10 miles away. Then they sent it to, it was en route to my post office just down the road. And then they turned around within 30 minutes and says, sending it back to the post office 10 miles down the road. And then they sent it to another post office an hour away for distribution or whatever. And I'm like, and then today, that was yesterday, and then today they finally, I mean, it's happened before. I don't know what the problem is. Anyway, this is the Ruike. Now some people call it Ruike. I've been calling it Wookie because I don't know and I don't care. But what's his name? Damn it. His name's not damn it. I'll tell you that much. Freedom Frog Gear, Frog Man. He did a video on this Ruike, and I says, alright, I'll give it a try. It's a $50 knife. So, that's why I wasn't too concerned yesterday. I mean, if anything, I'm out $50. Blade HQ can send me another one, damn it. Now, if it was a $500 knife, I'd be like, you know what the fuck, Osborne Cox? Alright, I'm going to move the camera. And we'll get started looking at this thing, and I'll give you my fucking opinion, because my opinion is valuable. Yeah, right. You know, it'd really suck if I did this and the mic was like foobar. All right, the Wookie. Okay. Here we go. Came in a nice box. And Blade HQ, stop using fucking styrofoam, man, to packing. Use some paper. Paper I can recycle. Styrofoam I can't. Now the one thing I noticed when I was opening this box is this here, the card says multifunctional knives. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? It looks like he's slashing a tire. Is that upside down? No. It looks like he's slashing a tire. I'm like, okay. Don't know. But it's a nice little brochure. Not bad. Okay. And got a P155, because that's the name of this thing. It's a P155. And they actually have a P155, you know, actual diagram of it, you know, which is good because sometimes they just, you know, now here's a Wookie warranty card. One side's in Japanese or Chinese or whatever that is, or dirty knees, and the other side is in a language that I can understand. Okay, so I'll put that back in this box for a minute. It's nice and windy. I put my muffle thing on here. Hopefully it works. Okay, we'll take this crap and we'll waste some video timing and we'll rip this off. Damn it, man. That's on there. You know, it's amazing, this Delica. You know, I never like to hump, but I find myself, it's very lightweight, and I find myself carrying it more. You know, I've been carrying it every day. It's just this lightweight. It's easy on my shorts. It's weird. I kind of like it. Alright, we'll put that back in the box. Save my boxes, even though I put all my boxes in a box. I don't know sometimes where they are. Alright, first of all, let me get my notes. Let's put them over here so it doesn't look like I'm reading a note. It sounds like I'm rather fucking intelligent. This steel is a Sandvik 14628N. I will put a link down in the description on what a Sandvik is. Well, Sandvik is Sweden. It's a Swedish steel. It's a stainless steel. But I'll put a link down in the description so you can, you know, really look at, okay, what's this, what's that? Because I can't remember it all, and I don't want to write it on down. This overall, the handle is 4.8. It's a G-10. I got the 10. And it's rather nice. It's rather nice. These little screws here are the only thing that you see. A pivot screw and one back here. And it looks like it's an Allen head of some sort, like you could take it apart. You could also put the dealy bob on the other side, the clip. Now, for you people, you know that I don't like flippers. I tolerate them sometimes, and sometimes I get one. This one is assisted. It also has a thumb stud. Yes, it does. This blade is 3.5 inches with a 3.3 inch cutting edge. Very nice, and there's nothing, you know, nothing like really out of the way. This laser printing, right here it's got EQZEC600109, whatever the fuck that is. It's the serial number. Okay. So, you know, and I never was a fan of this type of blade shape until I picked up a few other ones, and I was like, huh, I kind of like that blade shape. Right here, I got a little hot spot. Okay, because, well, there's a finger groove right here where you can get to the liner lock. And speaking of liner, it's very well centered. Speaking of liner lock, it has a skeletonized liner, steel liner. This one has holes in it. This side does not. Okay. Other than that hot spot right here, where my finger gets it, it's not that bad. It's something you could get used to. The finger choil is well done. You're not going to bite yourself if you go to use it. It also serves as a sharpening choil. Written on the blade, we got P155W Sandvik, one blah 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 steel. Okay, very nicely done. It feels nice and smooth. Got a nice little swedge here. Not anything major, but a nice little swedge. This thumb grip up here has Ruike right here. This thumb pivot right here, I would like to see some jimping on that. That I would like to see, because you're like, you know, really slippery. I noticed this little pivot thingy, this little button. Button, who's got the button? It's right here. It goes forward and it comes back. And I'm like, what the hell's that for? I says, I think I know. It keeps the liner lock from closing, so it don't accidentally, which I don't see how it would, but it would. It could. And while I'm doing this, it has a nice little fidget factor. And you can close it easily with one hand. This thumb stud is ambidextrous. The liner lock is not. Alright, let's go over some more of the stats, which I will put them also in the description. Blade, 3.5 inches, I said that. The width is 1.5, so that's a pretty stout little width. I got some gunk right here. I wonder what that gunk is. That's a machine mark right in there, right at the very tip. Huh, that's okay. I mean, it's a $50 knife. And they did good for a $50 knife. You have a nice back spacer here, and it's the same tan color as this, and that's probably G-10 also. Got some nice little grippy going on. They did good. They did good for a $50 knife. The laser etching is embossed a little bit. You can feel it's in there. They call this a trailing point, is the style. Some people say it's that Pakistan saber kind of thingy. Handle's 4.8 inches long, so you're looking at, you know, a good sized knife all the way around. G10 liner, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's a nice carry knife. And if you don't want to use this little thingy, it doesn't move automatically. Some knives, they'll like move, you know, when you go to open them, they'll move into position. This one is manual. You have to move it in position. You know, I say if you're looking for a knife that, you know, like if you lose it, you know, then fine. You know, you lost it, and you're not really out an arm and a leg, and $100 or $500 or $800 or $2,000. You know, the other day I saw a fucking knife. They wanted like, I can't remember the name, they wanted like $3,000 for it. It's a folding knife. I'm sorry. Unless it's made out of 14 karat fucking gold, and would give a rap star with a grill a fucking smile from ear to ear, I don't see it. But I digress. This action on this flipper is very nice. I find some flippers, you don't even have to like flick it. You just pull back, and that's probably the assisted part of it. I find some flippers, you know, you really gotta like, oh, okay, you know, you gotta go through all this effort. I do like the thumb stud better. I don't know why, and that's probably because when I was growing up with knives, they didn't have a fucking flipper. They just had thumb studs. I'm not quite sure what else to say about it. You know what? I forgot to put down how much this fucker weighs. It weighs this much. Yes, I always forget that. I don't know why. I don't think they had it, but I always forget that. But it's got some weight to it. Putting it next to the Delica, well, it's stout. You know, I fell in love with this blade style, which, you know, I'm normally a drop point or a Tonto kind of guy. But I fell in love with it when I got this brachial. Yes, I'm like, huh, I like that. I like that style, and it cuts very nice, and no doubt this one will cut just as well. And then I got the chopper from Bastinelli. And the brachial is a signature series from Marfione and Bastinelli. And I'm like, that's a very nice cutting style. And I say carry too, because, you know, if you're snooping and pooping, and you're creeping up on the guy and you're gonna cut him from fucking ear to ear, you don't want to make any noise. So you carry a fixed blade and you just slide it out the sheath and you switch it over and you go and it'll make that sound too. It'll go it will. Trust me, I've seen it in movies. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this. Sharpness. Yes. Yes, sir. Ow, fucker. It got me. I don't have any hair anywhere. I got them on my belly, but I don't feel like messing with it. I brought another cat in yesterday. I call him Ghost. He's gray and white. He's just so cute. He's part of the litter that has 2 black and white ones, which I keep finding on my fucking car hood. Yes. But he's just so cute. And I couldn't help it. Now I'm up to 8 inside. I'll get him taken care of and get him fixed. And, you know, I fed him today. His first time he ever ate wet cat food. Not wet cat food, you know, out of a can. But yeah, sharpness. I mean, it's nice. And this Delic, I've been using that too. And it's, oops, make me look stupid. It's moving right along also. And this chopper, which I call the Black Mamba, and the brachial. Yeah, brachial's got it going on, boy. Listen to that. Yeah, it's like, yeah, brachial ain't playing. All right, so if you want a brachial-like shape, and you don't want to spend $1,000 fucking dollars, I think this one, I don't know, I think it was a couple hundred, maybe 3, 4, 5, I'm not sure. Then that's what I suggest. Don't forget Frogman. I put a link to his video on this knife. They have it in black and they have it in tan. In case you don't know, I got the tan. So anywho, back at the ranch. That's it. I don't really have to go because I'm terribly busy. I have to go because I'm done fucking talking to you. I mean, there's no need for me to sit here and go on and on and on, and I'd be redundant, which I'm redundant enough as it is. So, I'm going to go back to, I don't know, something. And thanks for joining me. It's always a fucking pleasure. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it helped you make an informed decision on buying a Wookie knife. I got this one off Blade HQ. Yeah, they got them on Amazon. They got them everywhere. They got them. I mean, you can't go wrong. Now I really have to go. I'm terribly fucking busy. We'll see you. Thanks for joining me. It's always a pleasure.